to another edition of Coming Soon, where I talk to you about Blu-rays, DVDs that are coming soon. So I've got a stack of stuff that just came in. I haven't even opened the box yet. Well, I cut the box open so you don't have to watch me do that. Haven't opened the box yet. And a stack of stuff that has been here a little while but still won't be coming out for a while. So basically what we do here is we talk about upcoming Blu-rays and DVDs, and I show you the packaging and I tell you what the movies are about, and I kind of read off the specs so you have an idea of what you might be getting if you're looking to pre-order any of this stuff. If you look on the YouTube description under this video, I do have Amazon links for all of these, which will give you the full specs on all that. And if you choose to buy anything through those links, I get a little something to keep me in nice hats and t-shirts. Just a slice. You don't pay a dime more, but they give me a little tiny percentage. So here's a stack of stuff that I already have. I've actually watched this first one, but not the rest. And I do have my trusty blade here if I need to open any of these. If anybody gets off in the sound of crinkling cellophane, today's your lucky day. So from 88 Films, we have another one of their Shaw Brothers releases with the Lady Assassin. And I don't know if you can tell, it's got like this really, well, that's the ring light, but it's got this cool metallic glint to that. I can tell you what this is about. I don't need to read the back. Basically, there are an old man is about to, an old emperor, an old man of class and distinction in old-time China is getting older, and he has many, many sons, one of which is pretty ruthless, an older son, and one of which is pretty happy-go-lucky. The ruthless one wants to take out the happy-go-lucky one, who may be named by his father as the heir to the empire, and there are assassins involved in making this happen, one of which is the Lady Assassin. So packaging, we have, it's 90 minutes, it's Cantonese, 2:3:5 aspect ratio, LPCM mono audio. It is a English subtitled from 1983. It is region A and B, which means this will play in North America and in England. And it has a slipcase, which slips to review, basically a non-metallic version of that cover. And back of the thing looks the same. Clear case. We get that nice cover art, nice new cover art on the disc. Open her up, and we have a reversible cover that features the original poster art, and 88 does this a lot with these releases. Printed on nice thick, like matte finish paper. You open this poster up, and I'll step back so you can see it all. Full size, or full image of the cover, and the original poster on the back. So I love when they do that. If you love the new cover art, you get it in poster form, and if you want the original cover art, you can reverse the sleeve and have that be what you look at, and you have a cool poster too. So also from, is this 88? No, this is from Eureka Entertainment. We have Masters of Cinema series Legends of the Eight Samurai. Singular, Legend of the Eight Samurai. This is from, also interesting, from 1983, Japan, 136 minutes, 185 original aspect ratio. It is a film by Kinji Fukusaku. Let's read a little something about what this is about. Japanese box office sensation directed by the revered Kinji Fukusaku, who did Battle Royale, Legend of the Eight Samurai, brings together an impressive ensemble cast, including Hiroko Yakushimaru, Sailor Suit and Machine Gun. I'm going to mangle all of these names, just be prepared for the duration of this video. It also features Hiroki Sanada, I'm so sorry, from Ring, Sunny Chiba, that's a name I know, Message from Space, and Etsuko Shihomi, Sister Street Fighter, in a sweeping epic that blends fantasy and historical drama. So those names alone pretty much make this worth watching. Limited edition Blu-ray comes with a slipcase with new artwork by Chris Malbon, a 1080p, 1080p HD presentation on Blu-ray from a 4K restoration, original Japanese stereo and DTS HD MA 5.1 options, alternate English dubbed audio track, optional English subtitles, new commentary by Japanese cinema expert Joe Hickenbottom, always looking for the new interview with Kinji Fukusaku's son, filmmaker Kenta Fukusaku. The Trials of the Eight Samurai, new video essay by film historian and critic Stuart Galbraith IV. Japanese trailer plus a collector's booklet featuring a new essay by Tom Mess, co-founder of Midnight Eye. So it's loaded, basically. Like Foster Brooks. So we have a slipcase, which, there we are, slips, to reveal different artwork. That's unusual. And very interesting. I'm always interested in these period pieces that are from the 80s. I always felt like that style had sort of went away by then. So that's what we got there. Region AB disc. We've got the booklet. Seems to be a rather slim booklet. We've got not a reversible cover, but an inlay cover. And we've got a cast list, and I think it's just the Tom Mess essay with some really nice picture. So looking forward to that. Again, I say a lot in the reviews. This is like a new golden age of available on home video in this country, at least. Blu-rays of these classic martial arts and Hong Kong movies. I love it. It's like, I know this gravy train's going to end sooner or later, but I'm in no hurry for that to happen. So from Indiepix Unlimited, which is, they put out DVDs, but they also have an Amazon channel that you can subscribe to or do rentals from. From Afghan refugee to soccer star, the incredible true story of Nadia and Nadim. This is Nadia. Well, this is an International Emmy Award nominee. How can you rebuild your life when you see both a parent and your homeland as an 8-year-old? When you lose both your life? How can you rebuild your life when you lose both a parent and your homeland as an 8-year-old? Nadia Nadim, whose father was killed by the Taliban, escaped war-torn Kabul with her mother and 4 sisters. After relocating to Denmark, a passion for soccer helped Nadia thrive in her new country, eventually becoming a striker for a national team and the elite Paris Saint-Germain football club. So this is 2021, 16:9 from France, 85-minute documentary in color, 2.0 stereo in English, French, and Dari and Farsi with English subtitles. And I don't believe, I'm not going to open this up because these discs that I get, they just basically have the logo on them. So that is available very soon. Again, release date in the description. From Indiepix Unlimited, who puts out a really interesting stuff. From Radiance Films, who puts out very interesting stuff, we have that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. There's the two dots over the O. HOKURIKU Proxy War. What's this about? Let's find out. World Blu-ray premiere. They do a lot of that at Radiance. They dig up stuff that has never really had Blu-rays or much of a video release, at least in this country. Loose cannon gangster Kawada rebels when his two-timing boss forms an alliance with a major crime syndicate from the city. The syndicate's main rivals see Kawada as their perfect proxy, but his furious temper quickly rubs them the wrong way, leaving Kawada to face overwhelming forces. This was Kinji Fukasaku's final Yakuza film set in the snowy wastes of northern Japan. Always interesting when you have genre films set in a snowy landscape that are not really associated with that, like something like The Great Silence or horror films or whatever. It features some of the strongest women's roles in Fukasaku's career, plus a raucous central performance by Hiroki Matsuka, Cops vs. Thugs. 4K restoration, new interviews with actress Yoko Takahashi Akito on the real-life copycat murder case. Oh, wow. Booklet with newly translated archival writings on the film. Limited edition of 3,000 copies, and it is region A and B, so again, playable in the Americas or in England, which is where Radiance Films is based out of. It is from 1977, 98 minutes in color, Japanese language, 235 widescreen mono. What's it look like inside? We will slash it open and take a look. This is for the people who love the sound of cellophane. Here. Boy, you'd think it would be a little easier to open than this. Yeah, Radiance is really cool with a lot of Italian films that I'd never seen or heard of before, a lot of Japanese films. They really do stuff from multiple countries, but they seem to be leaning into, they may just have contracts with certain distributors from those countries. So the back is pretty interesting artwork. As I always say, this little strip here, you can slide it right out if you don't want it to block the artwork. Oh, it's a floater. The disc. So inside of the package, we've got a reversible cover with what looks to be, it doesn't look like it's the original poster art to me. That looks like a little bit newer aesthetic there, but it's an alternate choice. And their booklets are always, I do this so you can judge. Use your app to judge thickness there. Pretty thickness there. And we have a cast and crew list. We have Fukasaku's theory of Machiavellianism from 1977. I love this. They dig up these vintage articles from when these films were new, and you can see what people thought of them in their own day. Horiku's style, hard-headedness, also from 1977. First, by the way, was by Muneo Nakamura. That second article was by Maltiko Kano. The Sanctity of Violence from 1977 by Isao Fujisawa, and then transfer notes and credits. And these always take these really cool stills that are pulled from the new transfer of the film, so they look as good as possible. So looking forward to that. Japanese cinema, I've seen a lot, but there's just so much. They were so prolific in making various things there that various genres and things. There's really a lot I haven't seen. So this is a box of stuff that I have not yet opened. I only opened the top. I have no idea what I'm about to pull out. So enjoy with me now the thrilling days of what I'm pulling out. Oh, speaking of Radiance Films, from Radiance Films, we have a film by Dominic Graff, The Cat. What's The Cat about? Let's all find that together, shall we? Another world English subtitled Blu-ray premiere. This is Two Robbers Hold Up a Bank. I like it already. Two robbers hold up a bank and its employees demanding $3 million for their ransom. The police plot to storm the bank, but are unaware the robbers have an accomplice on the outside, anticipating their every move. This sounds fantastic. This is genre master Dominic Graff, specialized in crime films, and The Cat is one of his greatest. A heist film of the highest order. It's dark black text on dark red. Doesn't always work. It grabs you from the opening scenes and doesn't let go. Features interview with Dominic Graff and screenwriter Christoph Fromm, producers George Feil, and scene select commentary by Graff and trailer. Limited edition booklet featuring new writing by Brandon Strusberg. Limited edition of 3,000 copies. That's the front. That's the back. This is from 1988. It is 118 minutes in color with a U. That's how you know this is from England. German language, 185 widescreen stereo, 5.1. That is also region A and B. So once again, for those who love the sound of cellophane, listen closely. Not for very much longer. I'm about to make you lose control. And make semi-entertaining and pained faces while I do it. Freeze Frame City, USA. So we crack it open. Oh, peel off the rest of that. And we have the Radiance disc surfaces are never anything to write home about, but with the contents of them are where it counts. So we get Daikatsu. We get the original cover as a reversible. We get a bouclette with a suave and dashing protagonist or antagonist there. And inside this booklet contains the following: cast and crew list, all the good time that's been wasted from 2024 by Brandon Strusing, and about the transferring credit. So it's just got the one essay in it. And again, you know, nice images from the film and various video releases and stuff. Looking forward to this one. You know, I get these from MVD, and the distributor of a lot of every company that you've heard of that's a really good video company, and chances are MVD has something to do with them. I get these from them. Some of the ones I request and some not. So some of these I pull out, I'm like, oh yeah, that film I asked for. And some of these I pull out, I'm like, I've never heard of it. From starring Malcolm McDowell and Martin Sokas is a 4K UHD and Blu-ray limited collector's edition of David Grieco's EVILENKO from Unearthed Films. This is Malcolm McDowell apparently playing a crazy guy for the first time. Based on the shocking true story of the former Soviet Union's most notorious serial killer, I'm in. This riveting, haunting film explores the mind of a true monster, a man who mutilated and devoured more than 50 children. So I'm going to stop reading right there, because you've either just heard too much or you've heard enough to want to watch it. So a 2-disc UHD limited collector's edition context disc. One is the feature, which is the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. You get a new 4K restoration of the OCN by Unearthed Films, presented in its original 1:8:5 aspect ratio in HDR. You get a new 2024 commentary with writer-director David Grieco and actor Malcolm McDowell. Disc 2 is the feature and extras. Disc 2 is just a Blu-ray. So if you don't have 4K, you can pick this up and you can still watch the movie because it's got a Blu-ray copy. And if you ever do get a 4K, hey, you got a 4K already. It's got the commentary. It's got EVILENKO dossier, Andrei Chikalto, look at the real-life basis for the character of EVILENKO, cast and crew interviews, including writer-director David Grieco and actor Malcolm McDowell and composer Angelo Badalamenti. Wow, so the guy who did the music for Twin Peaks did this music. That's cool. I haven't heard a lot of Badalamenti that was not Twin Peaks music, so or David Lynch related, so I'm interested to hear what that sounds like. David Grieco and Malcolm McDowell 2021 interview, photo gallery, and original trailer. This is 111 minutes, 1:8:5 aspect ratio, 5.1 DTS MA English language, has English subtitles and English SDH subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. It looks like it was a 2015 release originally, and it is Chinichita, so that's interesting. So let me open it up, see what it looks like on the inside, if there's anything of note in the packaging. Being very careful because, as you may or may not know, I'm particular. I like to keep the packaging nice, so if it's got a slip case, I'll just try to slice off the opening part in the bottom and leave the wrapper on it to protect the cover. Because, as I say, I'm particular. So we slip that off, and it looks just like the same thing, front and back. And we crack it open, and we have images, same image actually on both discs. So Nothing crazy fancy, but very curious about this. You know, Malcolm McDowell's good and interesting and can be convincingly insane and bizarre when he needs to be. And it's a story or a case I've never heard of. So we have from, this is from Anchor Bay. Pirate Bay, I was going to call it. Pirate Bay we don't talk about. Pirate Bay is a different thing. Pirate Bay is a gateway to robbing people of their due compensation and viruses, basically. From Anchor Bay Entertainment is Daddy. What is Daddy about? Let's find out together, because I have no idea. Anchor Bay was a juggernaut in the realm of home video and genre film on VHS originally, then DVD, and then Blu-ray, I guess. Was Anchor Bay in the Blu-ray era, or did they crap out before that? DVD and tape, definitely. And they've been revived, and they're starting to put out really interesting new release genre stuff right now. And this is, I think, is just the second wave of what they put out. They put out 2 releases a couple months ago, and now this. So Daddy 2024 is a dystopian dark comedy set in a society where the state has the power to determine who can and cannot father children. 4 men attend a government-mandated retreat in the remote mountains of California, but when they arrive, there's no guide or instructions waiting for them. So left to their own devices, they must prove themselves that they have what it takes to become fathers. This sounds, I don't know if this is a horror movie or if this is a comedy, but it really could go either way. Features audio commentary with filmmaker stars Neil Kelly and John O'Sherman. Bonus web series, CUPS, with a dot in between each. Episodes 1 and 5. Extended alternate dance sequence. And a Daddy improvisation reel. This is 98 minutes and in color. What does it look like on the inside? I don't think these Anchor Bay releases are too elaborate in their packaging or their in the box contents, but I'm really just catering to the subcult of people who like this sound. Yep, so it's just the disc, but from Anchor Bay. And that is Region 0. So this will play anywhere in the world, anywhere from Bolivia to Bratislava. Pop that in and it'll just play. 2 more to go, folks. Okay, this is from Visual Vengeance. Visual Vengeance is a company that specializes in releasing straight-to-video films, either films that were shot on video, shot on Super 8, really micro-budget genre stuff. And it's the kind of stuff I would normally never want to watch or never rent. And I don't know that maybe of everything I've seen of theirs, which I think I've seen everything they've released, maybe there was one title I ultimately didn't like, but their packaging is fabulous, their extras are voluminous, and they really pick fun stuff. So this is Furious. I think it has something to do with martial arts. Okay, yeah, I'm in. Mystic aliens from the astral plane fight kung fu heroes for control of the universe. I'm not going to read you any more of the plot than that, because if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know, I don't think anything more I say can. One of the most bizarre domestic martial arts films ever made, Furious throws the 1980s home video chopsocky craze in a blender with elements of the supernatural, horror, and superhero genres by way of an improvised MTV video featuring Hollywood martial arts legends Simon and Philip Rhee from Best of the Best, The Matrix, Inception in their first starring roles, and also the choreographers for the all non-stop action in the on display in the film. Cult martial arts classic is available for the first time on Blu-ray with hours of bonus features. Let me tell you a little something about them. New director-approved standard def master from the original tape elements, archival commentary from co-director Tim Everett, commentary with Justin Decloux, of the Important Cinema Club, with Peter Koplowski of the Toronto International Film Festival, High Kicking in Hollywood, Tom Sartori interview, The Kung Fu Kid, Tim Everett interview, North American no-budget martial arts cinema primer, video essay by Justin Decloux, who's great, Rhee Brothers career interview, Justin Decloux video essay, archival Scarecrow video podcast with Tim Everett from 2013, Furious New Wave Band behind-the-scenes Super 8 footage, Scorched Earth Policy 6-song EP from 1987, Cinema Face live in concert 1986, Tom Sartori 1980s music video reel, Tom Sartori Super 8 short films reel, original trailers, Visual Vengeance trailers, Stick Your Own, I love that they do this, VHS sticker set, reversible sleeve featuring original VHS art, folded mini poster, reproduction of the original Furious one-sheet, 2-sided insert with alternative art, optional English subtitles. Lordy. Disclaimer, technical disclaimer. We have created the following Blu-ray using the best source elements available. Please be advised that the audio and video quality presented is the result of the original source material. It's going to look as good as it's going to look. So 1984, it's in color, 73 minutes, thank you. English stereo, full screen, 4:3, 133:1, unrated, and this is all regions, so this will play anywhere in the world, from the Philippines to the Poconos. Get furious. So let's look inside. This is one that's worth it. It's worth the wait. I always show you the inside because sometimes you'll see, wow, that thing's really cool, or that's got some amazing stuff that if I just stream it, I'll never have a chance to own that. That's going to be the case with this because Visual Vengeance is really impressive with how they package their films. So Furious reveals a different cover and same back. And then we get a little plastic Furious throwing star. We get replica actual stickers that you can stick on things that look like video store stickers with things that say parental warning, staff pick, bizarre martial arts, do not copy, top rental, and the one that never had it at my local stores but kick ass, which is pretty great. Then we go to, that's what the surface of the disc looks like, by the way. We have a little mini slip there, little mini thing there. We have the poster, mini poster. They always do these. So you get a little mini poster for Furious. And then you look at the reversible cover, and that is what the original video box looked like, which is, I don't recall seeing that box in the video store. I haunted video stores as a kid. We had several. It was a time before the big chains, and it was a time when it was all what they now call mom and pop video stores, little independent video stores. And little independent video stores at that time in the 80s into the 90s were like, they were like grocery stores or you know, food marts or mini marts or something like that, where every neighborhood in town had their own little video store, and most of them had slightly different stock than the rest. And it was, you just go from store to store and see what they would get, because when they opened, they needed to have full shelves, so they got whatever they could. They got a lot of really weird stuff, and I would rent kung fu movies once in a while, but I never saw that one anywhere. Up next, this is from also another from Anchor Bay Entertainment, Dinner with Leatherface. This is a documentary about Gunnar Hansen, the man who played Leatherface in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Super nice, super smart, super creative guy. And I'm looking forward to this because I've seen little things about him. I met him very briefly once at a convention. He was a super nice teddy bear of a man. And I knew that he was like a poet and it was maybe like a poet laureate of Maine or something like that. It is a love letter to an old school horror icon, says Bruce Campbell. Dinner with Leatherface is a documentary about Gunnar Hansen, the actor who played Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre '74, or as I like to call it, the good one. Friends, colleagues, filmmakers, and fellow actors share personal stories and discuss the dichotomy between the maniacal, chainsaw-wielding character he played on screen and the very intelligent, creative, soft-spoken man he actually was in real life. Features Bruce Campbell, Debbie Rochon, Barbara Crampton, John Dugan, William Vale, Daniel Pearl, Tiffany Shepis, Ed Neal, and Linnea Quigley, just to name a few. Features audio commentary with writer-director Michael Calillo and editor Josh Wagner. Extended interview with filmmaker and historian Michael Felsher. Extended interview with filmmaker Jeff Burr. Conversation chat with actress Danielle Harris. Southern Hospitality trailer 2022 was remastered, recut in an HD. And Tales of Gunnar Hansen. This runs 106 minutes. It is, again, region free, which means it will play anywhere in the world from Texas to Timbuktu that you throw this in a player. And it is, from Anchor Bay Entertainment. So more of this. And the inside is nothing fancy, just the cover there, cover on the inside. Okay, so I lied. This is the last one here. So thank you for bearing with me. And my, if you like the sound of cellophane, not cellophane, but paper, thank you for bearing with me on this lazy Sunday. I'm a little foggy. We did our first Mahoning Drive-In Theater Roadshow at the gorgeous Union County Performing Arts Center in Rahway, New Jersey, which I highly recommend if you can ever get out there. We did in case you don't know what I do when I'm not doing this, we did a double feature, 35mm double feature, recreating the original Avco Embassy double feature that went out in 1980 of The Fog and Phantasm. We did that on the big screen in an indoor theater with old drive-in ads and an intermission reel and a live organ recital before the film and vendors, and it was just an amazing time, but it also was slightly coinciding with a severe winter storm. So I drove back from New Jersey to where I live last night at 30 miles an hour on the highway and took twice as long. So a little bit creaky today. So we have, also from Visual Vengeance, boy, what a cover. It's Dinosaur Valley Girls. What a terrible gig this is. I have to watch Furious and Dinosaur Valley Girls and then tell you all about it. This is a film I've never heard of, Beauties and the Beasts. This is chain-smoking Hollywood action movie star Tony Markham is zapped back in time via a magic artifact to a prehistoric world of flesh-hungry dinosaurs, angry cavemen, and a tribe of exotic, love-starved cave girls. Sold! He must use his modern-day machismo and best karate moves to survive the onslaught of Jurassic terrors while wooing the little cave girl of his dreams, Hathor. Produced, written, and directed by film pioneer, Marvel Comics scribe, and Star Wars novelist Don Glutt, Dinosaur Valley Girls playfully and skillfully dives headfirst into the subject matter, including creating a completely new language for the titular tarts. People don't use the word titular enough. I like to, because it is marginally dirty. What could have easily been just a typical late-night slot filler on Skinemax becomes an epic world-building adventure, complete with stop-motion dinosaurs, original music numbers, off-the-wall cameos, and more dad jokes than you can shake an Allosaurus bone at. Dinosaur Valley Girls enjoys its first time ever on Blu-ray and is packed with hours of new and archival bonus features. Let's please talk about them. It looks like Karen Black might be in this movie. Just saying. Remastered standard def from original tape elements, new 2023 commentary with director Don Glutt and C. Courtney Joyner, archival commentary with director Don Glutt and C. Courtney Joyner, Dinosaur Valley Guy interview with director Don Glutt from 2023, Don Glutt, the collection, a look inside Don's legendary Dinosaur Home Museum 2023, the making of Dinosaur Valley Girls, alternate PG-13 rated cut, deleted and alternate scenes, actress auditions reel, dinosaur tracks, music video reel, Jurassic Punk music and lyrics, Dinosaur Valley Girl music and lyrics, original storyboards, production image galleries, Mu Wang in museum, Mu Wang in dance prehistoric, original promotional trailer of Visual Vengeance, trailers reversible sleeve, including original home video art, two-sided insert with alternate art, folded mini poster, stick your own VHS sticker set, optional English subtitles. This is from 1996. Color, 94 minutes in English, in stereo, full screen 1331, that's square, 4x3. It is unrated, and it is, again, all region, which means from Dinosaur Valley to Dominican Republic. Is Dominican Republic a different region than us? I don't know. From one place that starts with a D to another that starts with a D, this disc will just work for you. So the slipcase reveals alternate artwork. Front and its back is the same. Front is different artwork. Open it up. The tuck-ins just come flying out. We get pretty cool Dinosaur Valley Girls sticker. We get the, I love that they changed these too. These video store stickers, they're not the same ones in every set. Like this one says fantasy, independent, hot renter, this movie for sale, 18 plus, foreign general interest, 5-day rental, low price, own me. And then we have the poster, which replicates the cover, the new cover art, the Visual Vengeance poster. We have the two-sided insert featuring one of the Dinosaur Valley Girls, as it were, and some stuff on the back. We have the, again, the cover art replicated on there. And then we have the original cover that looks like, God, it feels like that might have been a retro media release, but I don't know that I know this movie. I know other movies that have a similar title to this, and then there was like movies like Cave Girl that used to be on USA Up All Night all the time, and Dinosaur Valley. There was some other movie that had Michelle Bauer that was a dinosaur something. Anyway, that is all that was in the box. So thank you for watching once again and joining me for a half hour of rambling about various things that are coming out. Look below in the descriptions if you want to know more information, if you want about the full specs, what the release dates are. I put it all in there. Amazon links are there if you want to buy anything. Usually with Amazon, if you pre-order the stuff, it's sometimes like a 20 or 30% off. So save a little bit of money if you want. I thank you for watching, and I will see you again when we have something to talk about that is coming soon.